Oh, us too?
I think so. Should be.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Kayla.
Hi, Gypsy Mama.
We
How are
were
you?
I'm good, except for this technology issues that we were trying to do live how we normally do it, but it wasn't working on my end. So we're trying this new go live on YouTube. So I think it says we're live.
Isn't it weird, like, when you want to go on or something, it's always, like, crickly, but when you go on your phone, it's normal. It happens on my laptop as well.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna try bringing this up on my computer just so that if we've got people joining us, we
I
can.
can see the chat.
Yeah, sure. Just so that
Oh,
if
yeah.
we've got people
The
joining
chat,
us, we
the chat
can.
comes up on the screen here. Oh, yeah. Hi. I'm first. Hi, Keith. How are you?
Hi, Keith.
Hi.
Great. So yeah, welcome back. I don't even like how long has it been? I feel like we haven't we've chatted because we're in the same group, so we chat all
Yeah.
the time, but I haven't had you on in like
Feels like
forever.
forever. It's only been what? About 6 months.
Yeah, for sure.
But
So how are things in the UK? You're at nighttime right now.
yeah, it's what time is it over here? I can't even remember. I think it's about 9:30 or something, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. It's good. We've had a lot of icy weather over here.
And is that normal for you guys? Like, do you guys normally get?
No,
Oh,
like 1 minute it's ice cold, the next minute it's all gone. We're like, okay, but we know what's happening with the earth right now, don't we? So it's all just to do with with all that. Even like stepping outside the house and flashing lights are just flashing at me in the sky, and I'm like, oh, what's happening?
I love it.
It's just
It's pretty crazy how they're still trying to push this whole like global warming thing, yet like all
I
over the
know,
world we're seeing like
I know.
so much of
Like
this like
today,
really cold weather.
like
Yeah.
today, there was so many chemtrails for the first time, and I was just like, they're still trying to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, intuitive. How are you? Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like
How's it
try
where you
to.
are? How's it going where you are?
So you've also been because like I said, we are both in one in a group that you've created, so like a smaller group. And you've shared, you've been seeing a lot of stuff in the sky. I have too, but I'd like to hear like what kind of stuff have you been seeing in the skies lately?
Sorry, guys. If I keep going like this with my hair, it's because I've just had it pink. So if I keep messing with it, just ignore me. I'm just getting used to the pinkiness.
I love it.
Okay. Hi. Okay, remind what you said again. My memory just goes off.
No, that's okay. I was just asking, like, because we've talked in our small group about some of the stuff that we've been seeing in the sky lately.
Yes.
So do you want to
Yes.
share like some of the things that you've been seeing?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of crafts lately outside my house, but they've been following me, which is really strange. And I think it's because mine is pink as well. Oh, it's because the more that how is it like when you're sick? Like we all know it's ascension symptoms in it. So when you're sick, it's like you're evolving while you're sick, aren't you? You're just purging everything out, and you're becoming more close to your heart and more close to your soul self and stuff. So like after that, I sort of felt like I was upgraded a little bit. And then
Mhm.
it's like everything just clicked. You know, when stuff just clicks with you. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing all crafts and I'm just getting messages from a star family. And me and the kids the other night, we were all just like talking about the angels and stuff. And then we looked outside the window about 12 o'clock in the night. And I was like, my daughter's like, oh, is that a plane, Mum? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, it might be. So we said, let's ask her a question. So we're like, if you're our star family, flash 3 times. And then no words of a lie, it just went one bright light, two bright light, three bright light. Stayed
Love it.
there, went off, and then flew away. And me and the kids were like, oh my God, Mum, Mum, Mum. But before that, my daughter was saying that she feels like she's a lion in a past life. And my other daughter said she feels like she's a shark. So when I said to my friend, we saw the craft, she goes, do you know what, Kayla? I said, what? She goes, the Lyrens flash 3 times to let you know they're there. protecting you. So
Wow.
every night I'm in bed, I'm looking at my window and it's there, and then I'll be like that, and it'll move and it'll come back, and flashes of blue light and green light. Honestly, the whole sky lit up the other night when I walked out my friend's house, and it followed me all the way home. So I'm
That's
just
so amazing. I love it.
so happy, because before it wasn't happening like 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden it's like, do you feel different coming into this year? I know, like, we don't
Yeah.
celebrate till March where the flowers bloom, but do you feel different? Because I
Yeah.
do. I feel like everything's connecting really quickly.
Yeah,
Um,
I totally feel that. And I know, so Jay Rocco's on here, and he's actually posted a few videos that he's captured the sun like pulsating. It's
wow.
pretty amazing to
Wow.
see that like on film, just like literally pulsating. So if any of you guys haven't checked out his YouTube channel, definitely go over there. Plus, he shares such amazing wisdom on there too. And I shared it. I think I shared it maybe on my Telegram, but I also shared it in our small group that night where those like, because we haven't actually been able to see the moon, the stars, the
No,
sun in
we
quite a
haven't seen
while.
it. Yeah, we haven't seen nothing for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
So you guys too in the UK are having that same thing.
Well, we haven't
Interesting.
today. The sun has just been blocked by all these clouds, and the
Yeah.
moon. Yeah, we haven't been able to see nothing. But no stars or nothing. But last night, and tonight now, I went outside for a walk with my son, and the sky is so clear. I can see the
Mm.
Orion's belt, and it's weird because I was saying the other day, what's this orange star? Because normally
Yeah.
I see the North Star, which is the bright one, but then all of a sudden I've got this orange star sitting outside my house. So then when the other night I had a little mushroom dose with my friend, and I met my Octidian star guide. I met her. Her name's Oretta. So I was searching up. The Octidian planet is actually bright orange star.
Love
So then
it.
I was thinking,
That was,
okay, it's definitely them watching. It's just
yeah, connecting with you.
so grateful to be on this journey. It's amazing.
It really is. It's like when you have that connection. So I think it was probably about 3 weeks ago now that there was a star. Like I walked outside and the star was just like flashing at me. And that's what I recorded. And for 3 nights in a row in different places, I was able to find the stars like flashing. And I know one person was like, had mentioned on my post saying that it was like it was a UFO, but it was literally like I see that star there all the time. And then there
Mhm.
was other stars that when I was out with my kids, and I was like, you guys look at the sky. And my son was like, he didn't say pulsating. What did he say? Oh, I wish I should have wrote it down, but the word it was basically like that. It was like
Yeah, no, like,
buzzing.
yeah, I get what you're
I
saying
can't
because
think of
I
it.
see it as well. It's
I can't
like
think of it right now.
it shows like it's like it does a little jumpy move, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like, is that what
that's
you mean?
yeah,
Because I see the one outside mine, and I'm looking, and I can just it's like it's not like pulsing. It's just like
yeah,
what
yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's I just
I
know
feel
that.
like it's just transmitting like messages to us.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like Morse code with light.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It's all
totally.
codes. It's even when we see these crafts, even when we look at these stars or look in the sky, we're getting activated when we don't even know it. That's why people
Yeah.
stargaze.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a huge reason why we're seeing a lot of the clouds and, blocking out the sun, blocking out the
Yeah,
moon and the
yeah,
stars right now. Because we're in such a
definitely.
powerful, like yesterday was the Lunar New Year as well as Chinese New Year. So
The
we've just
rabbit
entered
year
the
is my year.
The year of the rabbit, so the water rabbit. We just had the Aquarius new moon, so more water energy.
Mm,
And I mean, I talk about water all the time. Water is our connection to the cosmos. It
yeah,
literally is beginning and end of everything is
but
water.
yeah, but
So I feel like this is a big reason. They're trying to block us as much as possible, right? Like
yeah, they are.
we
But
know that.
it's whatever's happening. It's gonna happen anyway. And do you
Yeah.
remember like the Mayan beings, the
The
Mayan?
Mayans.
I can't
Yep.
really say. I've only just recently knew about them because I've got
Yeah.
a Mayan guide as well. So where their little calendar ended in 2012. This is what's happening now. What happened? And they're the messages that I've been getting through my light language, and I haven't realised it until the past 2 weeks. So I feel like most of them got wiped out, I think, maybe with a flood or something, but most of them got taken back to the stars because they ascended from the Palladians, most of them, didn't they? So I feel like that's what's happening now. I feel, yeah, the ascension is going to just take us off this planet, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I think everyone's got different theories on it, haven't they? What's going to happen? No one's really going to know what's going to happen until we go through it.
Yeah, exactly. And I personally don't feel like, I just don't resonate with a like one flash and everything's gonna change.
I
Like I
know.
just
I
I
I don't.
I
I
feel
don't
like that takes
know.
away from the actual process of evolving, right? Like
Well,
we
you do
all
know
need
it.
to,
Yeah, because it's already here anyway. The 5D.
yeah.
We're already. It's just that we're waiting for these other people to wake up, and I don't know. I don't resonate with the flash because the other night I was in my kitchen and no words of a lie, outside and in my house it all just flashed purple, and I thought, oh shit, is this the solar flash? But I don't know. I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it resonates and sometimes it do. And what do you think about the Coraline call, the what is it, the Coraline call before the love wave? Do you know what that is?
The which one?
So you have the love wave
Yep.
first, and then you have the trumpet, the Caroline call, is it
Oh
called?
yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Right.
resonate with that?
I haven't, like, I've heard bits and pieces of it, but I haven't really sat with it enough to see like what I feel about it. I've been doing like so much just like inner work as things have been coming up for me. So I haven't been really
Oh,
watching a lot of things or
yeah, yeah.
um I feel like, I mean, we're getting
What's it?
solar flares all the
No,
time,
we get
sun,
them
like,
all the time.
so
What's
I
what you
I
said?
totally feel like we're just continually upgrading,
No,
and
we
it's
are, we
purging
are.
stuff out of us, right? Like I had a major, major purge the night, well, actually the night of the new moon, because the new moon started on Saturday night for us here, at least in
Yeah,
where
yeah,
we are. Um, and I like nothing I've ever experienced before in my life.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
was pretty interesting because the next day, Malika and I were doing like a very powerful gathering, with some chanting and some embodiment dance, as well as, like I just said, the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year, so all these things, and we're so many people are purging right now, and I
no,
know
they are.
you've
That's why.
had, yeah, like you've had some. I wanted to talk to you because you've had some pretty amazing like memories coming back to you, like you're doing
Yeah, I
the
have
intuitive, or
one
no,
thing
automatic
before you.
writing, right?
Yeah, before you touch on that, let me
Yeah.
just read what Justin said. So the Mayans will be the first wide scale public. That makes sense because I feel like they will be the ones who make contact with first because I feel like they've been communicating with me through my light language and I haven't realised it till now. So
Mm,
I've been starting to microdose with mushrooms,
yeah.
and I since I've been doing that, it's opened me up even more. And it's like everything happens instantly when you take mushrooms, doesn't it? Like this and this.
Oh yeah.
So I was getting all signs to take it, and then eventually I just started microdosing, and then me and my friends had a had like a little cacao, and then we had like a mushroom dose and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I just started like a Mayan being was there, and I just started connecting, and I just started getting the drums, and all of a sudden this native stuff, these medicine
Yeah.
songs started coming out of me, um, and then I was posting them on my Facebook because I'm in like a light language group, and the people who were like top light language people, they were like, "Oh my god, I've had visions like of you."
Mm,
On a beach, we're all singing, we're all collecting energy, or we're having in Lemuria, and I'm like, wow, all these people have had the same vision of, and I've activated them, and I'm like, where did this come from? And then my friends just said she can't stop listening to her. She said she feels like she's on fire. She feels like
yeah.
I've activated in something inside her. So now I'm going down that like shamanic Lemurian shaman. Yeah, it's crazy. I just see myself all the time in Lemuria, dancing around and just with the drums. You know, all the women where they're in a circle and they're just
Mhm.
collecting all the energy, and you're just in flow and stuff like that. And then when I was doing the mushrooms with my friend, like I've had a couple of people say that they think I was the queen of Lemuria, and I'm like, okay, but no, I saw it when I was on mushrooms. Literally, like my friend's sitting there and she's like, we were sisters and I got sick and I was this medicine woman and I helped to come back, and that's how I become the queen of Lemuria. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah,
Wow.
I feel like it's more powerful than
Mhm.
what I was doing before. You know, with the
Mhm.
medicine stuff coming through me, I feel like a proper warrior, you know, when I'm
Mhm.
singing it out, and I'm just like, and I'm going to the studio to record it as well.
Amazing.
So
Oh,
it's mad. It's like this past week, everything's clicked inside me, and I understand it all. I understand it, and I keep having like a lot of memories of Lemuria, a lot, and yeah, still trying to figure it out.
yeah. Oh, that's your newest dialect that you're talking about. It really does. Like for anybody who hasn't heard it yet, it really stirs. Like to me, it's like deep in my soul. I just like feel it. Um, it's funny because I mentioned today to you on when you were having like, and I won't go obviously into personal details, but when you were having like some stomach issues,
Oh
and I
yeah,
was
I
like,
forgot
I
you
remember
needed
when,
healing.
yeah, and you and Justin had like a talk, like a quick chat, and you had gone off at one point, and I was like, I feel like she's got this like this fire that's just rising up in her, and she's just
That's
like
the
she's
fire.
birthing something new. I was like, it's something like new that's just coming out of her. And then it was like days later, you started sharing this new dialect, and the moment I heard it, I was just like, holy
I
shit. Like
know.
I know this. I
It's
know
crazy,
this.
isn't it? It is mad. Like like you did say this fire, and I did say to you, I feel like I need to roar something out of me. Like
Yeah,
I was that's so I must have been birthing that in me. It's just
totally.
it's just magical, isn't it?
It so is, yeah.
It's just so magical. But I feel like, oh yeah, so when that come through me and the native stuff, and then I started microdosing, all of a sudden I'm connecting so quick with all the different star beings. So I was sending the video that I sent to this woman who does light language. She went to me, you're a master activator. I said,
Mhm.
what? She goes, no, you're a master activator, someone who's connected to all these dialects,
Yeah,
and you're here to activate other people for their soul's language. And I'm like, wow. And coming from a woman that's really connected, I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah. But sorry if I'm stuttering and if I go quiet, because look, see, I can't get my words out, because obviously we all know we're ascending, guys, don't we? Everyone's ascending. So every night our memories are getting wiped. So it's like we
Yeah.
can't really remember. I can't remember nothing, literally. Like, I can't
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
like, appointments today. I forgot. I had to rush. I was like, what's going
That's
on?
happening to so many people. I'll be in mid-conversation and I like
Yeah.
even yesterday at our I could not remember the word exhale. I was doing the meditation. I was literally in the meditation and I could not like the word exhale, it was gone. Like somebody had to like she was like, exhale. And I was like, oh
Oh my God. All the fairies are here.
I see it on other people doing videos and stuff too. It's just like words are
It's
gone. Things are gone.
I'm
And it's
laughing
just like
like
you
a
said.
bloody. The fairies are like, when I laugh like that, it's the fairies. Since I've had
Um,
my hair like this, the fairies are just like always
they
around me.
love it.
They love it,
They love it. Yeah, 'cause
and
it's
they
so
give me this
playful.
little laugh. They give me this weird laugh. It's so strange.
Aw, I
But
love it.
yeah, it's absolutely amazing, and I'm doing a light language course in February as well. So I don't I, I don't probably need to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Like I've See, I'm stuttering again. Like, what's going on? So I'm going to be doing it, but she's going to teach us more of how to go with things like angelic Reiki, for instance.
Yeah.
And we're going to be connected to all sorts, get activations. It's a 3-day course, and then she also gives us a Lemurian crystal, which I've been wanting for so long.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Oh, I love that. So I am going to have like all of your links below, but do you want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you offer for those who are new? I
Yeah.
know we've got, who do we have on here? We've got Ben, we've got Ocean, we've
Hi
got
guys.
Justin, Keith, Joe. Welcome everyone. Woo, we got a
Welcome.
lot of divine masculine energy joining us. I love
Divine
it.
masculine. These
Love it,
divine
love it.
masculines, they really need kicking up the backside.
I feel like this is a huge, there's a lot of healing going on in the
No,
divine
he is.
masculine right
No.
now. A lot is coming up. And obviously we have divine masculine within us as well too. So
Yes.
it's healing
We do.
within all of us. And I know oh, there we go.
Hi.
Christine's on. Hello. Danielle just did an amazing clearing and healing for the divine masculine. I think it was a couple days ago.
What time he
But
shows up.
so
So
powerful. Strong
basically,
masculine.
before I forget, so I recently, so I wasn't quite like confident in what I do, what I've been doing, but the past 2 weeks I'm really confident now that I've healed what I need to heal. And I feel like that's why I'm getting contact from my family, Star family. So what I'm more confident in helping people. So what I've done, I went on Facebook and I done like a little live on my group for the first time, just to see how it goes. So I
Mhm.
brought my light language connected to whatever beings, and people would tell me what their problem was in their body, what they're trying to overcome, and then I'll connect to that person and bring through whatever light language that is for that person. So I done that, and it went really well. Like everyone was like, "Oh, I'm on fire!" Done everything, and the next day I was waking. Like people were messaging me saying, "I haven't slept so good in a long time. My back's not hurting
Mhm.
me." And I always say, I'm not here to cure anyone. I can't cure anyone. I can't heal. But I can help you. But you need to do the work yourself. So
Yeah.
now I'll do that every 2 weeks on my live, but I'll do it by donation. So if anyone wants me to heal with my light language, then I'd ask for a small donation.
Yeah.
But I do one-to-ones. I haven't advertised it yet, but it's something I'm going to advertise next week. So I will be doing one-to-one light language healing. And I'm a
Mm.
psychic as well, so I give readings, and I'm an angelic Reiki master, so I do that as well.
And I can attest to that. I've had oracle readings from you,
Yeah.
and I've had healing done from you too. And it's probably one of the strongest healing that I've had.
Oh,
And
yours is one of the strongest ones I've had.
I think it's also like we've got such a strong connection, especially to the
Yeah.
Isis priesthood. So
Look at my
I know
cats.
this. Ooh, oh wow. That is gorgeous.
Got a tiger's eye. So this
Mm.
lady, she was giving them away by donation over the Christmas, and she actually handcrafted them herself and put the crystal, and she put like some healing stuff in there. But Egyptian, love it.
Yeah,
And we
I
both
love
got
it.
our little things on, haven't we?
Oh yeah, for unks.
And my friends got me this Isis one.
I know. Every time I see you with that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that.
She went, Kayla. She went, as soon as I seen it, I just thought of you. And she literally
Mm.
got it for me for Christmas. Do you know what? You can get them on Etsy and eBay
Yeah.
if you want one
Oh
for
yeah, I
yourself.
have a few that I've like starred.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? And look at,
So
I got
beautiful.
this recently as well. I think this is gorgeous. I've been told I need obsidian, and I've been so
Mm.
scared of like black crystals, but I thought
Oh
no,
really?
yeah, because I had a back when I first went through my awakening. I didn't know what I was doing, and I connected with someone that wasn't really good for me, and I thought that they were controlling me through this big obsidians I had on. Because when I was in the shower,
Oh.
it fell off me, so I thought, no, that's not for me. But
Mhm.
I had a reading the other day saying I need one, and it's been going well for me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and you know what? A lot of times crystals, like they'll let you know, right? If it's too powerful of a crystal
Yeah,
or if it doesn't want to be worn, it will do things like that where
yeah.
it will
No, it
come
will.
off or um but yeah, so I wanted
I
to go
know.
back
I
because
give
you
Sorry, before I put it, I give Justin. So the other day in the chat, I was on mushrooms, and I just started. I was connecting with Justin in the chat,
Mhm.
and I was like, "What's going on?" And the dolphins were coming through. I was talking
Yeah,
in dolphin to him, and he was just like, "What the hell?"
I love
Listening,
it.
not watching, chatting, cooking, and sometimes when they do teaching as they move on. Yeah, they do. Obsidian comes in
Mhm.
beautiful colours too. Oh, obsidian comes in different colours.
Mhm.
Wow, I didn't know that, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So I wanted to step because you mentioned how like with your Reiki that you do, your angelic Reiki. I love that you brought up the fact that like you because this is I feel like a lot of people still haven't wrapped their head around this part that we're not here to like heal people. I really see it as I'm here to activate within you a memory of being able to heal yourself. So we help
Yeah,
people within that, right? It's
yeah,
like,
we do. We
and
just
that,
give them
yeah, that
a little
tweak.
budge. But it still does like when you give me that healing, look what I birthed. So I feel like you never heal. It's not like you healed me. It's a case of like you helped the fire move
Yeah,
up, if because it
yeah,
was like stuck. That's what I say to people. I'm not curing you.
yeah.
It's that push. You're just giving that push, aren't you? And I'm
Just here to support people and to help them like
yeah,
unlock everything that's within us because all of this is
yeah.
within us. So
It's within.
we
Like
just,
I haven't
yeah.
been activated in no light language at all, and now all of a sudden I'm just speaking like mostly all dialects. And I done Reiki before I even done my course, but the reason why I like to do this stuff is because I just want more knowledge. And even though
Hmm.
we've got it, we want to know how to use it. So
Hmm.
that's why it's good to do these courses as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
love it.
amazing. But I'm keeping my Reiki and my light language separate now because I've been told in a reading that's why nothing was going right for me. So I'm keeping my my healing, my Reiki separate, and then if someone wants light language healing, I'll keep that separate. Then I'll have
Yeah,
my singing separate as well. So
I love it.
yeah.
Oh, I love it. So we just had Mary join us. And
Hi,
I see people saying hi to Helen, but she's not showing up for me, so that's kind of
hi,
weird.
Helen. I like to
But
go
if
hi.
you are here, Helen, hello. I don't know, it's not her. She doesn't show up for me at all. I'm thinking maybe her and Ocean recently did an interview by the comments, so that's super exciting. I
Ooh,
love how so many people are just like really stepping out and like
yeah.
really like you know
No, it's amazing
doing what
because
they're feeling called.
yeah, because since I posted that video of me doing that singing thing, I've posted it on my Facebook, and I've had people messaging me saying, "Kayla, I do like I do that," and I was too scared to step out and tell people. And today, my friend messaged me, and she was like, "I was making my cacao this morning." She goes, "Kayla, I don't know what. I think I've just had my first experience with light language." Sorry. So she was just sitting there and she said she just started singing to a cacao, and I said,
Mhm.
that's how it starts.
Yep. And that's how it's just like I find too, like I just allow it to come through now. Like yesterday when I was driving to my event with Malika, it was just like it just wanted to come. So I'm just like driving by myself in my vehicle and I just allowed it to come through, like whatever wanted
Yeah.
to come through. It comes through a lot more in different like sessions that I'm doing with people, but I'm starting to just like as it wants to come through, just allow it.
Sorry, I'm
So
just like, when your kids just like start to fight
yeah.
behind you. Mm. Go on.
It's all we can't hear them, so it's all good.
But look, we're still
Yeah,
human, having experience.
yeah. Keith just said
Real
real life
life.
Kayla. Yeah, real life. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Ocean and Helen did an interview last night. That's so amazing. I'll have to go and watch that.
Oh, nice.
Um,
I
so
love
do
watching people's
you
interviews. It's nice.
I do too. Yeah. Do you
And you'd
feel like
always learn. You'd always learn from listening
oh
to other
yeah,
people. Like Lily, oh, I have to religiously watch it all the time. But I'm quite upset that she didn't do an activation.
Yeah. I
Here's
think
the
she's
link.
taking a little bit of a break right now.
Yeah, she needs to. She does too much
She
for
does a lot.
everyone, doesn't she? So yeah, good on her.
Yeah. Do you feel like any messages want to come through for the collective right now at all? Are you feeling like anything?
I'm
Not
feeling.
to put you on this.
I would. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, my. I will do it. I
Kids.
just don't want to be channeling when I've got them fighting behind me. It's like that. Me need to go upstairs. I can't believe I'm live. I'm talking to my kids. Can I put my phone down a minute? Just chat to the audience.
Okay. I love it. So who else do we have? We had Ben join us, Christine, Mary. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Justin, for posting some links for us. After like I said, we're doing this on my phone on some new like go live with somebody, so I can't post anything right now. But I am gonna make sure I post all of Kayla's links so that you guys know how to find her. You can book with
Kids
her.
always make things more fun.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
they
no,
do. I think the
it's
baby
life,
got it.
right? Like this is life. So
Have you got your cards with you? I haven't got my cards.
I can pull some cards. Yeah. Before I
Like,
came on, I pulled to see what the energy wanted to come through, and I pulled the from the Beyond
oh,
Lemuria.
I've got them cards. Did you
Yeah,
say?
I got them because of you. Remember, you
Oh,
showed me them.
so cute.
You
shall
showed
I
them, and I was
shall I
instantly
do
drawn to
something
them.
now quickly? Because I feel like
Sure.
something needs to come out.
Yeah, let's do
Like
it.
I don't know what's gonna come out, but um, I'll try and bring the native one out. But you know when you do it, I have to go back to listen so I know what because sometimes it only comes
Yeah.
out when it wants to come out. But we'll have a go. Right there. Oh God, things are okay. So I've put protection over everyone already before I come on. So I just ask everyone to just really just try and clear your minds and just really get like deep into your heart. So what's coming through, we know it's coming from the highest of the love and light and source, and it's so we'll get there, right? Sahiyaro wahiyano Nayaro siaro Naya Saiatoria No ya Taya Corisia Rotinorin Nodio Laia Pisia Widiro no Anakati Anakati Arunari Kato Nanakati Arunari Kato Lakika Nunakati Arunari Kato Nanagadiya Ronarikazo Ulaikano Kagadia Lolika Sunagadia Runaika Pinakanorisi Anora Nayongo Hayashi Yarnakado Yarnakati Yarnakaro Arutika now Rutika Chikaroka Norin Oh dear, that was coming through really strong. I'm really burning up. That was Lemurian shaman. That
Yeah.
was. But I need to do something else. I feel like that was more of trying to activate you, just to let you know that they're all around you. The fairies are too jittily. They're too jittily. Wow. They were all trying to come through at once. I had to like calm them down. The fairies are silly. For me. They're very, very funny, the fairies. I'm getting hot now.
I could feel at the moment you started that second part, I'm like, those are fairies. Like I knew it.
Yeah, they're still here. That's why I'm laughing like that.
I can tell in your laugh.
Okay, fairies.
So,
Did they like your little bushes around you?
oh yes.
They love it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, got goosebumps on that. Chant white light shot up into the sky from my crown chakra. Wow,
I
see?
envisioned like the hand drum and people like walking around. Like I could see this. It makes sense because this card that I got is healing,
Lemuria
and
healing.
it's the Lemurians were healers, naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic based realities. We all have natural healing abilities, which we just talked about, that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond the more well known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness, which I know you've done because that was totally the rebirth thing that you had, and using this abounding energy alongside focused intuition, we raise anything is possible. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perspective placement. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness.
And do you know
And I
what?
feel like,
What is that Christian? What Christian's just said as well. He said he saw a gathering, and that's the vision as well that people have been
yeah,
getting.
what was
Wow.
it? A gathering. Yes, that was exactly what I saw. Like I could see the first thing that came to me when you first started, like that, almost like the song part. I was like, this is an ancient song of healing that was passed down. Like I was, even just now, I'm like major goosebumps, like passed down. And then all of a sudden I could see like the hand drum like playing, and it was like in a circle, and there was like the fire, but it was healing on somebody. Like it was somebody specific that I could see you doing that.
That's
It was
strange
pretty
because
powerful.
when I done mushrooms with my friend, she was saying I was laying down on the bed and I'm doing that song over her, healing her. How weird's that?
Oh
Um,
yeah, just like major
and
goosebumps.
guys, I was trying to sing. I was trying to really connect and sing that because I've got my videos where I'm doing it so much better than I did. So if you follow me on Instagram or if you're in my chat on Telegram, I post everything in there. But I'd like to give you a little taster of my mermaidy angelic vibe
Yeah,
voice if you want, so you can
love
see.
to.
Let's just hope the all don't come through at once. Right, so I set the intention. Only highest love and light beings to connect. I'm going to connect to Syrian, so I'm going to connect to the Syrian star because I am mermaid after all. So let's go. Aishi aya koria sorioka Ai koriam nariko sida. Radio Kodia Putu Radio Tudia. Ai ishi aratiko asi aranaya kaka kakoriti ayamokiaka osi aranokotik ay sukuti arnoko ki arnoko kiti arnoko tukuti arnokota moria kashi aratuko si arnokotik arno morea tatatikaya sukuti arno ayaka kaki arna. Thank you, beings, for traveling through. Send you on your way.
Wow. So beautiful. Oh,
I feel every time I do it now and then open my eyes, I feel like I can see clearer again. It's weird.
it's amazing though. And actually now that you say that, I wanted to ask you because have you been working like harder on like decalcifying your pineal gland, detoxifying? Like, is there anything that you've done
Yeah.
differently? Yeah.
The past 2 weeks I've been taking CMOS, and since I've been taking that CMOS, because the CMOS works, instant vision of dolphins leaping, excitement, yay! Since I've been taking the CMOS, I am not lying, I've been seeing clearer because it suppresses your appetite. It's got 92 out of the 102 minerals that you need anyway.
Mhm.
And the one I've got it's a blend of turmeric, lemongrass, and something else. So it's an anti-inflammation one. So I'm taking one in the morning, a spoonful in the morning, a spoonful in the night. You can take up to 1 to 2 times a day,
Yeah.
and it's friggin' amazing. I'm just having that. I'm drinking my constant water. I'm having
Yeah.
these fresh women's health teas with the fresh herbs and stuff,
Mhm.
and I'm just
Mhm.
eating more salad and I'm eating more healthy. I'm not really having all that processed
Yeah.
food anymore. And since I went to the hospital, I might have endometriosis. I've been trying to, as you know, I've been trying to heal myself, but
Yeah.
no words of a lie, my stomach's down. I've got no pain, and I'm just and I'm having mushrooms every day, microdosing, and I'm drinking cacao. So
Yeah.
I am changing, and I've
Yeah.
realised now that the more that you clear your body out, and the more that you take care of your body, that's when they connect with you.
Yeah.
So even just drinking lemon water every day, because it's alkaline in your body, isn't it? And it's I don't know much about health, but apparently in Lemuria I was big on all this medicine. So the friend that I've met now, who would true me to angelic reiki, we're best mates. Like, she's Palladian, stuff like that, and she's all on that nutrition side. So she's helping me
Yeah.
in this lifetime get. It's just an
Yeah.
amazing journey. But if people are wanting to connect with the star families and stuff, honestly, you need to eat clean. I know it sounds a
Yeah.
bit stupid, but it's honestly, you do, because it
Yeah.
gives them a way to connect with you.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, I mean, the majority of people that are going to watch this, they know how much like our food and water, air
Yeah,
have all been manipulated and heavy metals and all that, which is why I asked you about detoxifying because it's so important to do that. And not only
yeah,
the detoxifying, but to start eating and drinking better.
yeah.
And that's where like my awakening started like 15 years ago in that area. And then it's progressed now into other areas.
Mm.
So like that stuff I have more knowledge on, but it's so, I mean, but yet I'm still constantly learning almost every
I'm
day of
still learning. I
something,
thought I was awake until 2 weeks
right?
ago. I thought I was connected till 2 weeks ago, and all of
That's
a
the
sudden,
thing.
I'm just.
It,
Oh, it's mad,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
a constant, like there's never this, I don't feel like there's this like end point. It's a
No,
constant
no,
journey.
it's
Yeah.
just
There's
constant. And
no, yeah,
I met my spirit guide for the first time the other day as well, and I drawed her, obviously. So she's Octidian, and her name's Oretta, and she was just so happy to see me. So she's always here all the time. And I've got another guide called Abuba. That's what I've named them, and he's Mayan, the Mayan from the
yeah,
Mayan Bins, and now I know
yeah.
it's just
I love it.
I've lost my train of thought again.
Okay. I wanted to actually, because you're getting a lot of love, so I want to just kind of mention a few things. Oh, we got Ron joined us. Hello, hello. I'm excited to see, well, not see you tonight, but work with you tonight. So Keith said, instant visions of dolphins leaping in excitement around me. Justin said, wow, beautiful pulsating violet light in third eye.
Wow.
Christine said that brought the most amazing tears of love. Keith had mentioned that, yeah, he can't share this kind of stuff with those around him. So he's so grateful. I'm so grateful for our soul family as
Oh,
well. It
no,
really
honestly,
is.
like that's what it's all about, isn't it? Really, like
Yeah.
we're just here. And you know what I was doing last night? I've been watching. I don't normally watch TV, but I had to get Sky into my house installed, and I'm loving it. I'm watching Sky History. I was watching all about the
Mhm.
Mayan beings, ancient
Yeah.
aliens. Every episode's on there. I'm like, oh, like what is happening? And it's just, I feel so connected to my own self right now. It's unbelievable. But you know what I want to say to people as well, because some people, what you call it, beat themselves up and be too hard on themselves, because
Mhm.
where people are saying like, oh, you need to eat clean, you need to do this. Yeah, you do, and it is better to connect, but don't be so hard on yourself if you can't, because where I live, I can't always get organic.
Yeah.
I can't always get the best foods. I've got 4 children, so it's like
Mhm.
not all the time I'll have the money to go and buy all this stuff. And I'll just be honest, I'm just an open book. So don't be too hard on yourself. If you do,
Yeah.
if you might get a takeout, or if you're eating chocolate or you're eating bread or whatever, it's as long as you know that, as long as you've got that intention,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. Like, yeah, I get my words out my
Well,
mouth.
and that's where, like, to remind people how truly powerful we are, right? Like,
Yeah,
we know a lot of these things have been done to us. So, that's where you program and activate your water. You bless your food, and you transmute
exactly.
anything that is not of service to your highest, most loving good. Transmute that back to source in love and light, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
we are all doing our best.
yeah.
And not to forget that we came here to have a human experience.
No,
So
we
when I'm
did,
wanting
we did.
to have that piece of dark chocolate or 5 pieces, whatever it lands out being, I
I still
have it
eat
because
chocolate,
right? Yeah, I
girlfriend.
came here to have a human experience. But I will say that my tastes have changed. Like I actually
Yeah.
cannot eat fast food anymore. Like my
I know
body
I
is just like
can't. No,
rejects
I
it.
can't. And not that I don't
And
eat. Like, I used to love eating fast food, but I can't. And the
yeah,
CMOS
it's like your
suppresses it.
body. Yeah, exactly.
Look
And
at
it's
this.
like
I've
it
got
was
all these spots coming up because I'm purging. And the
purging.
CMOS, it's the CMOS. But do you know what? I
Yeah,
know at the end of it, I'm going to be having clear
yeah.
skin. And what else I wanted to say to people as well, like, you probably already know, but like, we all know about intentions, don't we? But I didn't realize that it's actually all about your intention, and that's only
Mhm,
clicked in me, inside my brain, for the past week. So
mhm.
if we're in so much fear, but we're still making them intentions, it's going
Yeah,
to come from the fear, because our fear overrides the intention. So you've got to just try and get out of the fear as much as you can, because if you're stuck in fear and you're setting your intentions to make a better life, or to have a better whatever, it's not going to happen. It's going to
yeah,
go, you're going to make that new reality around your fear.
yeah.
So that's
So
what,
true.
yeah. So since I've been
So
setting all my
true.
intentions and doing all this stuff with my light language, it's flowing through me. Oh
I
yeah, and
love
that's
that.
another thing that I wanted to say. I forgot to say that I'm going to be activating people in light language as well.
Amazing. I love it. I know you've definitely helped activate what comes through for me. I know you're a big part of like all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for anybody interested, like I said, I'll post like all your stuff after we get off here because I want people to be able to find you if they already don't know how to find you.
Well, we've
Justin
got a
has
lovely little
shared some
soul
of your
tribe group with Gypsy Mama in it. So if you want to join our group,
yeah.
feel welcome.
Yeah, on Telegram, if you guys want to join like our smaller group that Kayla's created, reach out to one of us. I think we have to like add you. I don't
Yeah.
think there's like a link you can
You're the
share. So
admin anyway, aren't you? You're the admin, aren't you? Yeah,
maybe. I don't even know.
I think you are. I've had a
Yeah,
weird laugh since the fairies have been in with me.
I
I
love
don't
it.
know.
It's
It's
beautiful.
just weird. Oh God. Oh yeah,
I
one
love it.
more thing. So today I had my last little mushrooms with my cacao in the morning. And okay, so I've done an Akashic meditation for 40 minutes where it takes you into hypnosis and it takes you up into the records where you do some clearing or something like that. So when I was getting so into it and I was on the mushies and I was just in this hypnosis state, and I went up to the Akashic records. Guys, I can get in the Akashic records. That's one of my services as well. So I went up into the Akashic records, and the woman was like, "So get your second name and get your finger on the book." So I've got my finger on the books until I got to W, and then I pulled that out, and then I got my fingers on the books, but I went all the way back to the beginning of time for my story, and then I opened the book, and then the woman's going, "When you open the book, whatever name is on the first page is your soul name." So I was like, okay. So I opened the book, and then it just Serenity come to me straight away, and I'm like, okay, who's Serenity? So Serenity Goddess kept coming, or Serenity. So after it, I went on Google and I searched, and it was actually Selena, the goddess, the moon of the goddess of the moon. I was like, is this even? And it was Serenity as well. I'm like, what? Could I be a reincarnation of the goddess of the moon, or is my name the same as? Yeah, so I'm calling myself Serenity.
Amazing.
My
Oh, I
full name.
love that.
Yeah, I don't know, but do you know what? I just follow my intuition, and if it feels right to me, it feels right. And I'm not going to say I was this, or like I said to you before, I feel like I sometimes feel like I'm Isis, and it would sound strange, but sometimes I do, and I'm not going to say I am. But what I like to do is I like to get readings off people who don't know me.
Yeah.
And when each person confirms the same thing, it just confirms my intuition for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to start believing in myself a little bit, don't I? Because everything I've been saying to you has come true, hasn't it?
That's the thing, right? Is I feel like we doubt ourselves so much, and there are things that we're like, oh, I don't want to say this because what is somebody going to think of me?
And they might think
And
it's
I've
ego
had that
or
too.
something.
Yeah, I've had that because that's like I have a very strong connection to Isis because I know I was in the priestess of Isishood,
Yes,
but my connection is way stronger to Hathor. Like I'm like I like yeah. I
Well,
haven't talked about it
Isis,
like publicly, but
no, but Isis, you just say it as if you feel connected, you feel connected. Like with Isis, she's in my palm as well. Remember the reading I had? She's actually there in my palm, like the picture of her. And I'm just like, okay, so it's either I worked with her or I was her. I'm not saying I was, it's just not my ego or anything, but apparently I've been told that more than one person can be someone in a reincarnation of someone. Isn't it like their souls in that same person or something?
Yeah. I've heard that as well. Yeah, I've heard that as well.
What does the chat say? I can't see the chat.
It goes away. I know it goes away. So Ben had said, oh, I think when we were talking about like your activating for light language, he said my hands are up for that. I think he's really interested. Oh yeah, Justin had said we can be our own biggest obstacles. We need to get out of our way. Oops.
Yes, we can.
I'm losing it. I keep losing the chat. Yeah, and it's so true. Like I feel like then, you know, it's just that that lack and that those limiting beliefs that then we put that on us, and then we're blocking ourselves yet again from like tapping into that wisdom and knowledge that we have within us every time we're like, oh no. Right? We're like, oh, I can't be that, or oh, I don't want to say that. It's like, but what if you were? Like, just tap into that, like what? Yeah. There's a reason why.
I've always doubted myself.
Oh, sorry, you cut out a bit there.
Oh, no, I was when I first become awake, when I was given the readings, I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this, but it just flows.
Exactly.
But this year is like, yeah, I'm all for it this year. It's the rabbit year. It's my year. Peace. So I'm gonna work on myself as much as I can, and the more I work on myself, the more I go within, the more I get layers. Because I don't go out. I don't go out with groups of people. I have my friends. I do have my little soul tribe, but we don't see each other every day. Well, me and most of the time, because the more you're on your own, the more you can manifest. Because if you go out, it's going to take you off that path. But yeah, I just want to sit in silence recently, just close my eyes and just be.
Yeah. And that's what, like, I think that's what, like, people don't understand. Like, that's a big part of the spiritual journey is, like, you do come to this place of solitude where I now,
Yeah.
like, I'm unapologetic about it. When I need to have my solitude, I need it because otherwise, if I don't take it, I'm only gonna hurt myself, right? And it's gonna bring my journey, like, steps back. So, yeah, I love that. Oh, I'm so glad that we got you back on here.
I
Yeah,
say, join our struggling with.
yeah.
I forgot his name.
Keith, says Keith, yeah, yeah. So if any of you guys are interested and you're on Telegram, message like Kayla or I, and we can add you to our group. I'll make sure I have all of your links after we get off here. I wanted to shout out because it was Murray, a friend of mine from the Soul Tribe. He messaged me, and I had already been thinking about it. I was like, man, when was the last time Kayla and I did a show? And then it was like 2 days later, he sends me a message. He's like, when are you gonna have Kayla back on again? And I was like, holy shit. Like I was just thinking about that. And I'm like, okay,
Oh
universe, I
my
hear ya.
god,
I'm like, I
that
hear
is
ya. So
so cool.
I'm like, we gotta have her back
We
on
should
here.
do it. We should do it. I think we should do it.
Oh, I love Mary. So Mary's glimpsing beyond. Yeah. So that's her channel. Oh,
What's calling me, Mary? I
glimpsing beyond is Mary. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
let people know that we are there and we're there to help. We help people.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind it quite regular, maybe every 2 weeks or
Yeah.
something. We can come
We
on
should.
and
Yeah. Make it like more of a regular thing. I love that.
yeah,
Oh, there's Mary. Yeah.
Mary.
You have to check out her channel. She's one of my absolute favorite people
I
ever.
will.
I just love her. I always call her
Lady
my earth
Sugar.
angel. So what did I need to get on Telegram? Oh yeah. It is hard with all the platforms. So it's whatever resonates with you. And Kayla's on, like you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, Telegram, YouTube. So, and so yeah, I think we're getting a lag now. Sorry if we're interrupting each other. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. You were saying about your Facebook group?
Yeah, so I've got a Facebook group. Only about 800 people in there, but I go live in there. Sometimes I. But what I'm gonna do now, every 2 weeks, I'm gonna go live and do a light language clearing, for people. £5 donation, or upwards. Yeah, that's what it starts from. So it's
Yeah.
not like some people charge like £40, £44. But if I do private sessions for the light
Yeah.
language clearing, that would be a little bit more because it's like
Hmm.
intimate one-on-one. So that
Yeah. Yeah. The energy exchange is so important, and that's where, like, I feel like more and more people are starting to realize that. Yeah. Yeah.
because I'm helping people. But now
Hmm.
I do psychic full readings for £25. I do a full reading for that, and then I do angelic reiki because I'm a master now, and I use a lot of other healings. That'll be £30 a session, and then I can't remember what else I do.
I love it. I
And then
love
light
it.
language, but I haven't got no prices. I don't have any. I haven't come up with any prices yet for the activations or anything like that. Same lagging. I'm missing important messages. Don't worry, Keith. Don't worry.
I know we're getting
But
like a
yeah, have
lot
you
of
got any
it's breaking up.
Have you got your cards?
I have my Lemurian cards here, and I've got some angel cards. Do you want me to pull one?
Yes, I'll have one before I go. Got the kids to put to
Yeah,
bed.
which one do you want? Do you want angel or Lemuria?
I think that is the Lemurian the same ones as I've got?
Yeah.
I'll have an angel one then.
Okay. Okay. One, two. Feel free to chat while I just do a quick little. I smudged before, but I just want to smudge.
The fairy said that your hair would look nice green.
Green? Oh!
With like streaks of green in it.
Yep, they would like that, wouldn't they?
I get downloads from the beautiful frequencies. Yeah, they are beautiful. Even just watching us, you're getting downloads as well, honestly. My Octidian guide stands right behind me.
Okay, let's see what message would like to come through. Kayla's eyes. Something good. Every time I tap into your energy, I just feel all your guides like.
The link to Kayla's Facebook page isn't available, it says. Isn't it?
Ooh.
Can you get me anywhere else and I can send the link for you? Or you can. What's that?
Strength and guidance.
Wow, that is amazing.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh, Justin's in my group.
Okay.
I just learned it myself. I didn't get activated. It just happens. No, I'm not in Facebook jail.
Facebook jail, I love it.
No.
Oh.
Why would I? Go on. What's this the card say?
So, Kate, you got 2 cards. So this is your first card. 2 of them popped out. So don't underestimate the power of your soul. You are a strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. Like, bang on there.
Wow.
You are becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from joy. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that the feelings that are coming to you now are guidance that will help you understand the steps that you need to take and the moves that you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support.
Archangel Raphael, he's always with me every day.
Yeah, that's one of mine too. Angels are encouraging you to dig deep and hold your situation. If you are wondering what the next step is, know that it will be revealed in due course. Don't change your plans or your vision or your goals for anyone. This is not time to take drastic actions, but to remain committed and strong. Keep up the good work. Angels are encouraging you to recognize the power of your prayers and intentions at this time. Recognize too that angels are with you and willing to guide you on your journey. The universe is with you. If you trust it, you will draw down the power from the cosmos, and the right steps will be revealed in such a way that will be effortless for you to take them. Know that it's not your job or duty to know everything that is unfolding. Just take one step at a time until the solution's outcome are revealed. Have faith, positive things are happening. And it makes sense because your second card was ask and receive, which
Ooh.
totally aligns. Like that totally aligns with that, right? Is to continue to stay in contact with your guides, your angels, and ask
Well,
them
that's what
for
I've
what you
been
need.
doing. Anything that I've been thinking about or anything that I've been wanting to do, it's been like I've had people come to me that do that, and I'm like, wow, it's manifested, isn't it?
Yep.
It's just never happened before. I'm like, ah. Like, guys,
And that's how quickly it's happening.
I've only been on my journey for 3 years, by the way, guys, not 15 like Gypsy. So I'm still learning, but wow, how far have I come? Like, literally, it's. My friend goes, Michaela, I haven't got where you are, and I've been awake for like 20 years. It's like, what?
But that's the thing is it's like everybody's on their own journey, right? And that's
Yes.
where it's like we all are unlocking like different parts of our memories as we need to, right? Like that's where I feel like for me, because like you said, like my journey started with the medical system, with the foods, with the toxins, like all that stuff when I was trying to have kids, because I was struggling at the time. I was married, so I was struggling having kids, and that's when I started to look into things. And I feel like for me, that's a huge part of like why I do the things I do with my kids, why I had, the business that I had and the things I do now,
Yeah.
is all, it had to start then,
Yeah.
but my spiritual part really only started probably 2 years ago for like the spiritual, like really tapping into that. So
Yeah. No, you're
it's
right.
amazing.
I
Yeah.
know it's a lovely journey to be on, and I'm just so grateful to be on that journey. Um,
I know.
yeah, so I might have to wrap up a little bit.
Yeah. No, this is
Can we
perfect.
all just like take a couple of deep breaths, and I'll just thank the angels and stuff, and yeah.
Hmm.
Hi. Okay, so let's just thank the angels for being with us, and just let's clear any energies that we may have picked up, and just put protection around everyone. And we thank all the beings that come through and give the messages, and we thank the fairies, we thank the mermaids, the dolphins, and yeah, thank Archangel Raphael, because he's always with me. So yeah, we send you on your way with 100% pure love and light. Hai shahuru tukuru tiaru tur 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 tiaru takatika takutu kateka runta katika runta karus tukare sikatika tukutu chikata karut kata skana nur te karus kutu That was whales, I think, or dolphins.
I love it. So beautiful. Thank
I
you
feel like I'm
so,
under
so
the
much,
water when it
Kayla.
goes. I feel like I'm under the water.
Oh,
Angel
amazing.
Camiel is around me a lot. Oh,
Mm.
that's so cute. Keeps laughing at me. It sounds weird. I laugh at myself when I'm talking. But
Oh,
yeah,
I love
I
it.
quite. Do you know what? I've really enjoyed this. It's better on this YouTube live, isn't it? When you're like that. I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
it's totally new. We'll have to see. I have no idea what it looks like for other people that are watching.
I know. I'd
I don't
love to
know.
see it. Is it going to go on the YouTube now? Do you post it or something?
I don't
I
like
just
we'll
had
see. I
cold
hope that
buzzes.
because this is a totally new way of doing it, I hope that this stays. Like I don't
Oh,
think it's
is that Malika, the chanting queen? Oh, she
Oh
missed
yes,
my
there's Malika. Hello, hello. I think she just joined us, so
I feel like
she
I need
missed
to do
the
the native song for her.
Oh yeah. She actually just got a hand drum, so you're probably
Okay,
connecting to that energy of hers.
should we do it for her? Let's see if I
Sure.
can do it. Mm. Oh, Nayororaya Sahiori Onoa. So I'm setting tension first so it comes through me flow, and set the intention to bring through the morning shaman. Oh, Nairori Kahira Onda Yori Yori Kumoro Onakatiya Ronari Kodora Honakatiya Ronari Kado Alakika Honakatiya Ronari Kadora Honagati Yarunari Kadora Shati Karun Doka Nokati Yarunari Karu Sa Si Runaki Karunaku Narun Arunari Yashori Akoni Nori Konora Kuno Hi Aranarunaki Sakarunaru Nori Korea Nagati Aronarikado Nagadi Aronarikado Rakika. I don't know where that come from. I've never done that one before.
Every time you do that dialect, Kayla, it just like that one hits me the strongest out of all your
And
dialects.
me,
That's
that's
like,
from Lemuria.
woo! I'm like
Oh,
buzzing,
I
just like,
feel like I'm on fire. I feel like I'm on
yeah.
fire when I'm doing it. That's definitely the fire you're on about in my stomach. Whoosh.
It totally is. That session that I did with you, it was just like, as soon as I heard that dialect, I was like, that was it. That was exactly, and I'm like sweating right now.
Oh, look what he's just said. That brought my yellow fire tiger to sit by me. So much peace wave over me. See, yeah, Chanting Queen. I
Mhm.
think that was a new dialect. That was
Yep.
something new in that dialect because Chanting Queen was here. So maybe I'm picking up on something the energy. Okay, that took me to
Yep.
a chat. So much. Oh, look, I just want to get up and start going. "Oh, Nagadia, don't know the
Yeah.
Canora. Oh, Nagadia, don't know the Canora. Rodi, Naro, Nori Canora, Condia, Rucano, Ni, Na, Ro Nagadi, no Nagadia, Runa. I love it.
Mm.
Isn't
Oh,
it
I
so
love
cool?
that. I love it. I love it so much.
I can't wait to just like get people around and just get the drum and just like,
Oh, I can't.
oh
You're recording right soon, right? You're gonna be recording
yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm gonna be
I love that.
recording it because I feel like that is an ancient medicine song. I just feel like it's something that, but it's bringing me more around divine feminine when I'm
Yeah.
singing it. It's like
Yeah.
all of us are just round the fire in Lemuria and we're just getting the drums and we're all in white and we're just collecting
Yeah.
all the energy and all the big gathering of the divine feminines. I'm not saying like the divine masculine, nothing bad about them. They've probably got their own little chant they do, but
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, it's just beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
I
Yeah,
love
I've
it.
seen that vision so many times too. So I wanted to point out, there was a weird comment made about people who call themselves queens. Just so you know, Malika's name actually means queen, like that's the meaning of it. And let's get back to the fact that we are all gods and goddesses.
Yes,
We are
we are.
all
We
kings and
are.
queens. So step into that, get
Step
away
into
with
it.
what society has taught you. Step into your queen, step into your king, your goddess, your god. Own that shit, right? We're
Yeah.
so leaving
Own
all
it.
that other stuff. So I just wanted to mention that because I can attest she lives up to her name. She is a queen, just as you are, just as I am. Mary, Christine, all of us that are on here. And there's a whole bunch of kings on here as well. So
Yes,
I
exactly.
just wanted
We
to
all
end with
are.
that.
We are our own ancestors. Like we
Yes.
are the ancient ones. Like
Yeah.
we've probably been fucking more than kings and queens. Like we've been everything. So I
Yeah.
do actually believe I was a queen in Lemuria, and
Right?
that's not my ego. That's me
No.
coming from my memories and from other
Yeah.
people having them same memories of me.
Yeah.
So
Well, and that's
yeah,
the thing is starts, once you start claiming who you are,
yeah,
moving through all those like limiting beliefs and those wounds that we have, we start that's where the memories come. That's where our abilities start showing because we're claiming that about us.
yeah,
So
yeah. Because
start claiming
the
it.
more the more I claim my own, like, look how much I've changed. Like
Yeah.
I know more than I did when I first did an interview with you, don't I? And that's because I've evolved. And
Yeah.
the more I believe in myself and the more I
Yeah.
believe in my memories, the more you move on in your
Yeah.
journey. And that's why I'm getting contact now because I'm believing in myself a lot more and I'm
Yeah.
not listening to other people and I'm speaking my truth. Yeah.
Yeah, you're shining your true authentic self. And that's where
Yeah.
it's like people need to stop apologizing for that.
Oh, I
Take up
say
the
sorry all
space.
the time.
You are worth, right? Like we do. That's part of us. In Canada, it's huge. People say sorry for everything.
I
And it's
know.
like, stop apologizing. Take up that space. You are worthy. And like, this is what we're here to do. We're here to step into our true authentic self and to shine our light. So
We
stop
are.
apologizing for it, people. Because I mean, like Kayla, like, look at her. You have evolved so much. And I just absolutely love seeing it. And so
I
many other
know. I
people
feel
in the
so.
soul tribe, right?
I feel
Like,
like a completely different person. Like 2 weeks, I'm just
yeah,
like wow. Like my hair, I
I
come
love
on, my
it.
hair's pink, and I'm getting it blue tomorrow, blue and
I
pink.
love it. Well, we'll definitely have to continue this, like, more often. Let's
We
get on to,
will.
like, a more,
Yes,
like, yeah,
definitely.
better schedule. So, thank you
Definitely.
so much,
Thank
Kayla. Thank
you.
you to everybody who joined us live or who will watch this afterwards. I'll make sure I have all of Kayla's info so you can contact her and connect with her. I love you so, so
I love
much.
you too. Yes, totally, Kayla. Deeper your intuition, deeper truth and throat chakra activation. Speak your truth, Queen Kayla.
Mm,
Kayla's but oh, thank you so
love
much.
it.
Bob.
Love it. Love it.
Sending love to all of you. My
Mhm.
even my guides, my Octarian, she's sending you, shouting you with all this beautiful energy, and just believe in yourselves and speak your truth and don't let anyone tell you any different, and don't worry about everything that's happening in the world right now, because we're all protected and
Distraction.
we're already in the
Yeah.
5D. Okay, just keep holding
Yeah.
that vision of the new earth, because we are here to build this new earth. I love you all.
I love you too.
Thank you. Love you
Many
too, Gypsy
blessings
Mama.
to you all. Love and light.
Bye.
Bye.